talk about it.
My name is Philip Jordan, and we are here for season 3 of Let's Talk About It. And I have a very, very special guest co-host today who's going to be joining us every third episode to talk about all good things. And today we're going to talk about dating. So without further ado, Miss Ashley, how are you, Ashley?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Okay, so I'm so excited to have you joining the Let's Talk About It family permanently. And every third episode, we're gonna talk about all the good stuff and all the messy stuff and all this stuff. So today, I want to talk about dating.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so it wouldn't be Let's Talk About It if we didn't start off with a game. And we're gonna start off with our fan favorite, eating or starving.
Let's get it.
Okay, so girl, eating or starving. Lowering your standards for a guy after, you know, he's nice to you, but he end up doing you just like other guys. Like, this not the guy that you would usually go for, but you was like, you know, he doing me right, you know, doing everything right, but then he end up doing you just like the regular.
This is starving.
And why is
You
that?
don't ever settle, ladies. You don't ever settle for anyone. It doesn't matter if he's doing the right things. It doesn't matter if he has great qualities. If he doesn't have everything that you're going for, then you should definitely not settle just because of who the person is.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so for the next thing, since you're my guest co-host, I want you to ask me the question.
Okay. So, the next question, changing yourself and things that you enjoy doing for somebody, you're just talking to change.
I feel like that is starving because at the end of the day, I know it's like you can adjust yourself for somebody, like, but I don't feel like you should change yourself, if that makes sense, because at the end of the day, if they're gonna be with you, they're gonna have to like you for you.
Right, like your own qualities.
Right, for all of you. So I do understand, like, you know, not showing them like you without with your hair not done, or you know, like using the restroom.
Yeah, you feel me, like that's regular stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
but like as far as just changing your whole personality, I think no.
No, that's all.
Starving.
Right.
Okay, so someone who respects your boundaries and remembers the small things about you, is that eating or starving?
No, that's eating. Actually, it's everything I love. Oh my gosh.
Girl,
You know, I would say
yes.
when people, to me personally, when people think of the small things, it just shows that you really paying attention to me and that you really are into me. Because it's things that you don't really have to ask about, that the person, you know, is gonna automatically know. You know, a lot like this, or I know she like this, or I know she like this. So I'm gonna get it for her just because, you know, I know she like it.
It is true.
I like stuff like that. Your question is, on your page with a couple pictures, like would you post somebody on your page?
No, starving. Alright, I'm not a fan of people who make their whole Instagram about being in a relationship.
Yeah, they love
like
like
every other picture is them and them going this, doing that, doing that, doing that. Baby, this your page, not this and the couple page. And then everybody don't want to see that, especially if you're like a business or a brand or influencer. I don't want to see every other post being about your man or your woman or your person.
Honestly,
Starving.
it's starving. Honestly, when I get a boyfriend, my boyfriend's gonna have a highlight on my page. Yeah, he won't be on my page. If he have a highlight, you know, I'm like a highlight on my boyfriend because it's gonna always be there.
Yeah.
Versus a picture, I can always archive him. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like a highlight.
That is true. Girl, the last little eating and starving is arguing on social media with your man and throwing shots.
Oh, definitely. That's starving.
Yeah.
Never argue on social media. I feel like it's so embarrassing because at the end of the day, he's gonna take him back. If I take my man back and I didn't slam him on social media, y'all gonna look at me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
we keep our personal things private. That's what when I do get a boyfriend. So you know.
Yeah, I don't feel like couples, friends, people who have real relationships in real life should be arguing on social media, throwing shots. I just feel like that is for our audience to see and it's not really real. Do better.
Do better, please.
All right, so let's get into some questions. So I have about 5 questions for both of us to answer and discuss for the girls. And also, I want you guys to be in on the conversation. So if there's anything that you guys feel like you want to add into the conversation, add us in and add us in the comments, and you know, just let's talk about it. We can have the comment discussion as well as the video discussion. So the first question I have for you is, what qualities do you like in a person? Like when you're going on looking for somebody, what is the first thing you look for? Top 5.
Top 5.
Yes.
Okay, I put in order then. Stability. Looks.
Yeah.
You know, a person that's charming. a person that does think about the small things, like we said earlier. And lastly, height, because I'm very short. I don't need no short man. Yeah, I can't have nobody on the same level as me. You gotta be a little bit taller. You gotta be like a Philly.
Okay. So for me, I guess the first thing, I'm not gonna lie, the first thing is looks, because that's what I see when I'm, you know, before I see anything, I see how you look, and then your teeth.
Ooh.
If you have.
Yeah, teeth.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes, I forgot teeth. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we do not like bad teeth. I'm sorry. Not to say that, you know, if you are able to get your teeth fixed and, you know, you just got to keep born with it, I'm not judging you. But as far as my purposes, I like someone with very nice teeth. And then 3 would be, what you got going on in life. Like, I don't want someone that is not driven or not, like, trying to go anywhere, don't have no goals or nothing. And it's just a pretty face. That ain't hot. And then 4 is the freakiness, like freakiness / sense of humor. They both go hand in hand to me. Like, I want somebody who is on the same level as me as far as sexual, but I also want someone who is going to make me laugh, because I love to laugh.
Right.
Yes. And then 5 will have to be that point. What the money looking like?
What the money looking like?
Like, that can change up the whole look, honestly.
I'm sorry, you'll be ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, but if you got some money and you ain't face ain't on, you know.
We can make it, we can see what we do with that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that leads us into our next question. Do looks really matter?
Well, you know, let me say this. From a friend standpoint, let me ask you, do you think looks matter to me?
No.
You don't think looks matter to me? Because I didn't want to say it, got myself, yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Looks do not matter to Ashley, y'all. And that's not to say every person she's talked to has been ugly, but that's not the first thing she look at when she's talking to somebody. Like, if they, you know, personality is on good and they got something going for themselves, then she'll just bypass the looks and just say, you know what, that's okay to me.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not that kind of person. And I'm not like a vain or conceited kind of person, but it's just, if I'm not sexually attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you at all. Like, how am I gonna be with you? I don't care what your personality is like. We could be friends, maybe. But yeah, I think looks matter. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say to a certain extent though, because okay, y'all, you know, honestly, if I'm not, like you said, if I'm not sexually attracted to you, I can't see nothing happening. Now, sometimes the ugly dudes that I have talked to in the past are actually attracted to me in some way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that is true. It can be not always physically attractive. They can be mentally attractive.
Yes, like they just kind of get me, you know?
Yes.
And like he said, they have some going for themselves. You know, I just kind of like look past them.
A lot of
Everything
women
else
do
attracts me to them. Now, men watching this, don't think that I
Disclaimer.
Yes, don't think that you know, oh my gosh, I'm ugly, I'm just gonna, don't do that, okay? I ain't saying that I just talk to anybody. Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. So she's saying, like, just because she's saying this don't mean the ugliest person in the world, the ugliest boy, can come in her DM.
Please, yeah.
Yes, please. No. Okay. Next question. Do you feel like you owe a person you're talking to something if they buy you something or send you some money? Let's get into that.
Honestly, yes and no. Because I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say yes because I feel like if somebody's doing something for me, I feel like I'm in a way obligated to do something for them. I want to show them that, like, I'm not just using you. I'm gonna say no because I feel like everything that you do for somebody should actually be at the kindness of your heart.
Yes.
And it shouldn't be, you shouldn't want anything in return for that, especially if you're doing it for the right reason.
I agree.
So, you know, they both like kind of, you know, coincide. I don't know. It's just, it depends on the situation. It depends on the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like as humans, there's like a natural reaction when somebody does something for you that you feel just so obligated that I have to return the favor. But I have learned that even in giving something myself, if I'm giving it out of like just because I want to give it and that's what I feel in my heart, then I'm not gonna expect anything back, and I'm not gonna expect, you know, you to do the same for me. But and however, you know, people do use and all that. So I think there is a fine line between using, not giving anything back, or it's just accepting your blessings and accepting the gifts, because some people are just generous and if they want to give you a gift, who's to say that you unblock that blessing from giving you a gift
Right.
and saying no? I'm
Right.
sorry, I would never block somebody's blessing.
No.
Baby, give me the gift, thank you.
My mama always said, she always like,
Yes.
let people do for you because
Yes.
that's probably their blessing.
That's exactly what
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? So like,
I'm a big believer now. I always like just let them do it. Let them do
their blessing. You know, they probably need that.
Nah, but let's get into some things. What are your dating do's and don'ts? What's y'all dating do's and don'ts? Let us know in the comments too.
In the comments.
Yeah.
Okay, dating do's and don'ts. First off, you gotta open the door for me. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta do that. Like, no
Good
advance
women,
advance.
honey.
You also have to pay for the meal. It's that it's like, if you're asking me on a date, I said, if you're asking me on a date, you pay for the meal. Now, if I offer, like, let me take you on a date, because I'm really feeling, you know, like, we do our friend dates, you know, we pay for each other, stuff like that. That's cool, that's cute. But, you know, in certain situations, you know, some dudes nowadays, I don't know why they feel like they can just assume you're gonna pay for the meal or something like that. Don't like that. Don't like
The new generation.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like that is something that we discuss a lot as Generation Z, millennials, over. We discuss whether like, well, in heterosexual relationships, we discuss whether men should pay for the women's date, or is that, you know, is that old now? Is that kind of a naive concept because 50-50 we both pay for our own food, or either, you know, sometimes women pay for the date. I don't know. As far as, what, did you have any more do's? Oh, you got any more do's and don'ts? We were talking about paying for the dates because I got
But honestly, it don't matter because I did want to kind of go there too, but I don't really, it's not really a big, I just don't want you looking at food on the date either. That's like the don't ever, you know, kind of look, even if you want to chill date, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do too much, you know.
First impressions are everything.
First impressions are everything. Don't come my way looking at food and expecting me to like, you know, I'm not gonna take you serious at all. I'm laughing in your face, literally. It's like, and then I'm talking about you to my friend.
Okay. So, any more don'ts?
Don'ts. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but as we go on to the conversation, I'm pretty sure I'll think of something else so you can continue.
Okay, for me, dudes, of course, like being sweet and like, this is so cringe, but like,
Look at you.
just being nice, like, if that makes sense. Doing small little things to show that, you know, you're interested and to show that you're tuned in. It's really the little things for me. I don't really need the big grand gestures, but gifts are my first love language. Like, buying me stuff, giving me like little stuff, baby, I'll love it forever. I'll be ready to cook and clean and wash everything. Smile and grin and on everything. Okay. Let's see. Be freaky and be funny. I don't really know, because honestly, I haven't really had a relationship, so I can't really say what are my dating dudes if I've never been on a date.
Yeah.
But that's what I would want, I guess.
Yeah.
And then as far as my don'ts, child, that list is long, but don't be like trying to make it seem like you the prize, bitch. I'm the prize.
Really, I'm sorry. Don't come.
Like, don't be, okay, we're both the prize.
We're both the prize.
But let's not be cocky here.
Let's not be cocky.
Like, I hate an arrogant kind of person. Like, when we're talking, like, you just like, it's like I'm supposed to be paying to talk to you, or like I should be down at your feet because we're having a conversation. No, man.
It's not that, because let me tell you something. I'm forever grateful for every date that I've ever been on. I'm forever grateful, like, for any dude that has ever considered me, you know, somebody that he wanted to take on a date and do something nice for. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I know that, I would want you to act, is it like grateful? I would actually want you to act grateful as well.
Yes.
Like, I'm like you said, I'm the catch too. So I'm already, you know, looking at you like, oh, okay, you know, I'm thankful that you even asked me to come on this date with you. So act the same way back to me. Don't act like you're just above me and I'm beneath you.
Right, and
because,
you should be thanking the bitch that we even in the same room
You know what
talking
I'm
right
saying?
now. No. Let's just both keep it real cute and be respectful and be adults. Like, be on a mature date. Like, being on the phone the whole time. Like, I want to talk to you. Like, we're getting to know each other. So why are you on your phone the whole time? I just feel like that at some point I'd be wanting to go.
I'm sorry, I don't, cause you know I don't even do it with my friends.
Right.
Like, even
Like,
with
we
my
try
friends,
not to do
we
that
try
with
to
each
do
other.
it. Like,
So
if we're on the phone too much, it's like
It's
we'll
like
stick
we
to each
know,
other.
yes.
You know, we'll like put the phones down. You know what I'm
Literally.
saying? And then even if we're not talking, it's just being in each other's presence.
Yes.
However, like you said on the date, you're getting to know a person. So what can my phone do on this date?
Right.
My phone can do anything. Unless you're showing me a picture of something you finna reference to the date, then you
Yes.
need to put it up. because we're trying to have a serious conversation. We talking about things that we need to know about one another if we're gonna, you know, pursue something like a relationship or something like that.
So you guys, our talk is over, and if you guys had anything that you wanted to add in, or you wanted to join in, or tell us to discuss, make sure you drop it in the comments
below. Drop it down below and let us know, because some things that you all might think of, we don't even think of.
Yes.
And you know, we love to hear everybody's opinions on everything. You know?
Yes. Okay. So thank you guys for watching Let's Talk About It. Let's Talk About It premieres every Tuesday on Sound on the Hill. My name is Philip Jordan.
My name is Ashley.
And this is Let's Talk About It. We're signing off.